What's up, devils? J-Dog back with another goddamn video. And today's video could be a potential fucking banger. I think a lot of the devils might like to hear. It's going to be kind of a little bit of a rant slash story time, goddammit. And I thought it was perfect. I wasn't even planning on even doing any like normal shit that pops up in my life. But a couple videos back, I did a video, guy asking one of the questions about people commenting on t-shirts or like, he was the guy, who was it? Forget it, maybe Layla Lover or one of them, but the Eating Back to Life shirt. He said he was in a gas station and grown ass fucking man, your t-shirt's fucking scary. And I was telling my stories or whatever that I basically haven't got comments on shirts in fucking forever, with the exception of, back in high school, being around the fucking little kiddies who've only had hair on their dick for fucking 3 years, right? Big boy world, few and far in between, other than the post office old granny story I told. Anywho, got one today, so I figured I'd let you know. And this one was a fucking goodie. At least I thought it was. So let me know what you think, devils. Anyways, check this shit out. I'm at the fucking gym today, right? Minding my own goddamn business. Keep in mind, I've been going to this gym for, I think, 11 years now. I barely talk to anybody. There's a couple people I say hi to and formal friendly with. But as far as the vast, vast, vast majority of people, I mean, I could probably name maybe 6 or 7 people I know their first name, just to give you an idea. And a few of the people I really like a lot. They're really cool. Anyway, so I'm fucking doing my cardio, doing on the step mill, particularly the step mill, and I'm about 30 minutes deep. And so sweat my balls off, literally drenched in sweat all over the fucking machine, soaked, right? Smelling like complete cat piss, usual J-Dog fucking style of doing cardio. That's how you do cardio, goddamn. If you ain't sweating, you ain't working. Anywho, so I'm out of breath and shit like that, so I'm not going to have much to say. Anyways, the owner, she's the owner's wife, or they own it together. It's a dual partnership. There's one guy's name's Mark that owns it, and I forget the other guy's name. Maybe it's Brian or Bruce or Frank. 2 guys own it. But anyways, the one dude's wife, so I guess she's kind of the owner, right? I mean, kind of owns it with him. Yeah. Everybody's just always talked about Mark and then the other guy. I never talked to the other guy, but I've said hi to Mark and shit like that. Like, hey, put this, you should get this equipment and move this here. Things over the years, right? So they're cool. They're always cool and stuff like that. But anyways, his wife comes up to me today while I'm on the fucking step mill. So she walks up the other one, that side, boom, 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 and then all of a sudden, and so she's going to say something to me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, what the fuck? I got my headphones in. Anyways, I take it off. And I've talked to her before, too. She's really friendly, and I got nothing against her on this because it wasn't her. It's her coming to me about other people complaining. So I'm not going to be, shitty to her regardless, because she's always been super nice to me and complimentary, and just super nice to Lindsay too. And there was one time, like, she was telling me some kids she was pissed off at because they had their bag or whatever, carrying it around. And I carry my gym bag around with me too, but not for swag. I carry it to look, not to look hip, I carry because I actually have shit in it. I have my water bottle in there, my fucking liquid chalk. I have knee wraps, elbow wraps, wrist wraps, straps, fucking change of clothes because I shower. I mean, literally, I got shit in my bag. It's a belt. So it's like, what the fuck? I need a goddamn bag. There's no 2 ways around it. Not just, carrying around to look cool. It's actually shit that I'm using at stations, etc. So anyways, she bitching about these kids just fucking around. This is like a year ago or so, right? About them, their gym bags, whatever. They're like, well, he carries one. She's like, yeah, he's always here and he's using stuff out of it. You're just leaving stuff for hanging around, anyways. They're kind of giving her shit. She was telling me the story, kind of complaining because I was like, hey, if you're having a hard time, kick him out of here. Let me, I'll go do it for you. Let me know. She's like, no. I was like, fuck you. You put on the nice guy face. I'll put on the ugly man face. I'll get their ass right out of here. These fucking little 16-year-olds, like I said, hair on their nuts for 2 years, acting tough. You show me a tough guy, I'll show you a fucking tougher guy. So they ain't gonna pull that shit with me. So anyways, talk to her, cool. But anyways, so today she comes up to me and she's like, I'm wearing classic Death logo shirt, just the logo Death logo shirt, and it's got the on the back. Got it from Hell's. I think we might have still have some stock. I can't remember, but it's from the lyrics "Torn to Pieces." Total fucking classic, right? And what does it say? It says it has the word "cunt" on the back, basically. And I'll tell you saying. So that and anyways, that puts some badges up in a bunch, which is weird because I know I've had to have worn that to the gym before, so I thought nothing of it, right? She's coming up to me, yeah, sorry to bother you, and I hate to say this, she's like, but I've already had 3 people complain. I just walked in the door about your shirt. I'm like, my shirt? What the fuck's wrong with my shirt? Death logo? She's like, oh, because it says cunt on the back. Like, oh. I was like, what is it? A bunch of just pussy boys here? They can't hear potty talk? She's like, yeah, I don't know. I personally don't care. She's like, well, I'm just trying to keep the peace. And I said I would say something because they asked me to and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, no worries. I was like, so if you could just not wear that here no more, so I appreciate it. I was like, technically, I've got ones that are even worse. It's kind of weird because that's generally what I wear is metal shirts. A couple of maybe non-metal shirts, maybe bodybuilding type shirts, like tank tops and shit like that sometimes when it's really hot. But nonetheless, over years, I've had to have worn other shit. Nobody's ever said anything. It only goes to show, though, because I have no idea who said this, like who told her, like no clue, right? But what others are saying or thinking or saying to their buddies, behind my fucking back. So the Eating Back to Life guy shirt, like, yeah, I probably do get comments behind my back all the fucking time. I'm just, like I said, today, normal day, minding my own goddamn business, right? Wasn't expecting that in a million years. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I was like, what? Frankly, I'm kind of used to. I was like, back in high school, it's like I turn my shirts inside out and shit like that. So I was like, I'm used to it. I was like, I kind of, I was like, today's pussy ass society doesn't surprise me the least bit that somebody's offended by it. She's just laughing. So yeah, no problem, whatever. But what kind of appalls me about this, and I wasn't going to sit there and argue with her on the step mill again. Don't shit where you eat. It's a really good gym, and it's 3 minutes from my house. I don't want to be getting kicked out, but maybe. And like I said, I'm literally out of breath and I'm drenched in fucking sweat, so kind of wrong time. But as I'm thinking about it more, I'm like, it's kind of fucking weird that I'm being bitched at about a fucking shirt, not by her, but other people, and they're saying something. I'm like, but you got this fucking pedophile ass motherfucker coming here every goddamn day. They got this dude, man. Check this shit out, devils. I can't stand this motherfucker. I mentioned him once or twice on the channel. The guy at the gym I absolutely can't stand. This is the guy I'm talking about. He's definitely got to be in his early 50s, right? And there's no doubt in my mind, 100%, not 90%, not 95%, not 99%, 100%, he's either a fucking pedophile, he beats his wife, or he what's the other slime shit? He's raped some women or rape boys, some slimy shit like that either A has never been caught or has been caught and it's on his record or whatever. And like, there's no doubt in my mind, like one, or he's like a serial killer, like a John Wayne Gacy type shit, and just hasn't been caught, right? He's got skeletons under his fucking under his goddamn garage, right? Something really shady and fucking sketchy, slimy crap. Zero doubt in my mind whatsoever, and my gut is never wrong. And fucking LCAT can confirm this too. When I call someone out, I'm like, I'm 100% sure. I'm always right. When I call someone out and I say I'm 85% sure, because I have, there's times I'm off. I was okay, that guy actually turned out to be a cool guy or whatever. That's happened. I have been wrong, but not when I'm 100%. When my gut says I'm 100, no ifs, ands, or fucking buts. This fucking piece of shit and I'm going for pedophile. I'll tell you why more. But one of the slimy things, if not a pedophile, one of the slimy things, John Wayne Gacy shit, beats his wife, beats his kids, that type of shit. Something of that nature. But if I had to guess one of them, I'm going to go with fucking pedophile. So this fucking piece of shit, I've never actually been able to speak to him, right? He's literally, I tried to be nice one time, and he literally just grabbed me, goes up for a shot. I'm like, hey man, I'm done with that if you want to use it or whatever, because I know it's the one he uses. Just literally, that's how I respond. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, whatever. This guy's a fucking asshole. Don't like him. And then as I seen him, because I thought it was just me, as I seen him interact with other people, this is going on for like the last 2 years, keep in mind. So it's not like I could visually see it. I'm not just like one time, going off of. See him there almost every day. At least I see him at least 3 times a week, right? And the only people he talks to that he'll say anything to whatsoever that I've ever seen whatsoever are none of the guys that have any muscle on them whatsoever. So it's kind of like the beta fucking soy boy guys that just go there to either exercise for whatever the reasons are, but not jacked by any means because he's intimidated by them. And so I'm going to get to more about him. Why I think that he's a child molester. So he's kind of only will associate people that are on his level or weaker. He'll also talk to some of the girls too. And so how I know this too is like, okay, so maybe it's just a coincidence. That's all I've seen visually because I'm not sitting there watching this dickhead fucking, all the time. Simple, just whenever I see it. That's the only people I ever see him talking to. One of the there's a kid that goes to the gym. He used to work there too. Still trains there though. Really cool. He's one of the few kids. I think he just turned 21. But he's a young buck, and who is actually jacked. He's actually got pretty goddamn good genetics too. Definitely better genetics than me. I told him, hey man, dude, you let me fucking coach you, man. I could definitely get you a pro pro bodybuilder caliber physique, no doubt in my mind with your genetics. I was like, so this kid's fucking, he's jacked. Really, really nice, polite kid, right? Super good kid. There's very few of those you find nowadays. And anyways, I don't even see how you could be mean to this guy. He doesn't have a bad bone in his body. He was nice to everybody. He was working there for like 3 years through his teenage years, and he's recently just quit because he's going to got hired out of college, or he's going for his college degree that he's taking, whatever his job is. But he goes up there and still trains. So I see him. Anyways, he's telling me the story. He's like, oh yeah, that fucking dude. He's like, dude, I can't stand that guy. I was like, yeah, neither can I. I was like, I told my story. He's like laughing. He's like, dude, he did the same thing to me. He's like, literally, he's on a machine, and I go up to him. And I'm like, hey, dude, he's like, how many sets do you have like this? He just looks at him. He says something. He's like, hey, man, how many sets do you have left? He takes off and says, what? And he's like, how many sets do you have left, man? I'm just curious because I was going to use it. 3. And puts it because he's intimidated by him. That's what he does. And this kid, his dad, too, actually used to compete bodybuilding. His dad's like the most jacked 60-year-old guy I've ever seen. His dad's 60s, which is kind of weird, because this kid's 21. I'm like, God damn, your dad's almost as old as mine. I had you super late. His dad, too. See him all the time. Super fucking nice guy. Same fucking thing. He's like, dude, I tried talking to that guy one time, too. He's like, he literally just looked at me and ignored me. No, for no reason whatsoever. And I've had another guy, same thing. He's like, oh, yeah, that guy's like, I could never get an answer out of him. Like, I was asking him how he said, like, nothing. But I know he knows he can talk and shit because I'll hear him. Sometimes I'm in the locker room when I'm changing. He'll talk to all the fucking butt boys. And all the fucking, like, just a little sissy-ass boys, you know what I mean? He won't talk to anyone. It's kind of a bum because he's intimidated by them. And people like that, people that study, like, criminology and shit like that, I guarantee because I kind of like, Lindsay and I like to watch things about, like, serial killers and, crime stuff, right? So you hear this little bit stuff. You hear about it, stuff like that. He fits every checkbox of what a fucking pedophile or something like that do. He preys on the fucking weak, and one of the reasons they do that is it empowers them because he is fucking weak. He's just this stubby, pudgy piece of fucking shit that I can't fucking stand because I know damn well that he's fucking doing the shit outside. Like I said, beating his wife or something to make him feel more powerful. And that's why anyone that he sees that is more, he doesn't even associate with can. It's almost like he's immediately threatened by them. So he has to get that release by hurting, people that are weaker or just physically weaker than him, right? No doubt in my mind. 100% fucking no doubt in my mind. And if I can get this, so I find the kid's dad, his name's Luke. And his dad, I can't remember his name. I'll know what it is, but he always tells me I forget. He goes up and asks, he's like, so I wonder what that fucking dude's name is, whatever. He goes up to the guy, he comes back laughing. He's like, man, this just gets better and better with this guy. He's like, you know what this fucking dude's name is? I was like, I have no idea. I couldn't even get a fucking hello out of the guy. He grunted at me. He's like, dude, his fucking name is Elvis. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh, well, there you go. Fucking created by fucking weirdos. I mean, granted, that's technically not his fault unless he physically changed his name, which looking at this piece of shit, I wouldn't be fucking least bit surprised. But this is kind of the irony. I'm like, oh, fuck. This guy just gets better and better. And then get this. Gets even fucking better. Because everybody knows about pedophiles. I'm like, holy fuck, this guy just gets better and better. I was like, and I called this shit out way before I knew this information that is a pedophile ass. I was like, he's like, and he was talking, one of the few people he talks to is this girl. She's probably in her early 20s, right? And he'll talk to her boyfriend, who's very just, doesn't even look like he works out, right? Which is nothing wrong with that. But he's just, again, kind of on a lower level or his level, at his level, you know what I mean? He's just kind of like a taller, really, really skinny guy, you know what I mean, that works out. This guy, he's a shorter, like a little bit shorter than me, and I'm not tall by any means. He's a 5'9". So he's probably like 5'7". He's just really, really fucking pudgy, right? But somebody kind of on his level that he's not threatened by. So you'll talk to them, and I find out one of the reasons, because Luke's dad finds out, he's like, you know why he talks to them, right? I'm like, other than my theory that he doesn't talk to anyone that feels threatening to him whatsoever, I was like, no, I don't know why, but other than that, because I can tell that they're not threatening looking whatsoever, and to his fucking weak ass fucking mind, right? And he's like, well, dude, because he fucking coaches, it's either their kids or their sister, because they're young, they're in their 20s, some of their kids. He's like, he coaches their soccer, the soccer team. I'm like, oh my, I was like, dude, this fucking gets better and better. You always hear about the fucking the T-ball coach or the baseball coach who's coaching 10-year-olds that's fucking molesting kids. I'm like, this dude fits every fucking checkbox, no doubt about it. So I'm 100% sure this piece of shit's a fucking pedophile. 100% sure, no doubt. I would bet pretty much the entire Hell's Headbangers business on it. I honestly would. Or like I said, or something slimy. No question about it. So anyways, so apparently he's fucking allowed to go to the gym, but a goddamn fucking death t-shirt's on is unacceptable. So pedophiles are okay, but fucking classic death shirts, fucking scream bloody gore, goddamn it or not. It's the fucking world coming, dude. I can't say nothing surprises me anymore. And you know what makes my dick itch about this whole thing too? Because like I said, I have no idea that she said 3 people. Maybe she was just amping it up because it was one person. I don't know, but she said 3. That's the number she said. But minimally wrong. 1, right? 1 to 3 people. I'll bet you anything. I would bet anything, as much just the business, just like a fucking Elvis piece of shit, the fucking pedophile, that whoever complained, hell, first of all, he was there that day. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. At least one of them. Would not be the least bit surprised. The only reason I'd be kind of surprised is because he sees me every day now with our shirts. Why you just now say something about a shirt? Whatever. Maybe the word cunt offended him. He only likes to stick his fucking wiener in little boys' booties. Looking at him, that's about what I think he does. So, but what it makes my dick itch, assuming it's not him, you know goddamn fucking well, at least I know goddamn fucking well, no doubt in my mind, it was by a bunch of them fucking pansy-ass boys. You remember when Arnold said, screw your freedoms, and you had all those fucking people, fuck Arnold, he said screw my freedoms, wear my mask, and you're going to take my freedoms away. You know, all those fucking pussies. But meanwhile, so they're talking about, land of the free, and that's not the constitutionally right, et cetera, et cetera. Those same guys that bitched, I bet you any money is one of them fucks bitching about a t-shirt, though. Well, okay, so let me get this straight. You want freedom and land of the free, but freedom of expression, freedom of speech is on there. But yet when I wear something you don't like, now that's not okay. It's not freedom of what the fuck you deem is okay. It's a freedom of speech, whatever. Anything up and goes. And technically, land of the fucking free means anything other than you're not hurting anyone or like robbing somebody or something, raping, killing. Well, this dude fucking molesting kids. Apparently that's fucking just okay nowadays. Not intruding on anybody else's fucking, personal lives. That's what I say. Everything else is fucking free. There's freedom. You can put where the fuck you want. That's what I see as freedom. And the guys that were bitching about the Arnold thing, I said, if they believe that too, fine. Okay, cool. But I bet you anything it's these hypocritical pieces of fucking shit that are bitching about freedom. I don't have to wear a mask. Which is fine. I thought all that mask shit was gay as hell myself. That's not the fucking point. Point is they'll bitch about that and say that's intruding on their fucking freedoms. But fucking J-Dog wearing a death t-shirt, you can't do that. Can't wear that in public. Too offensive. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression. And you know goddamn well, just a sheer ass fucking hypocrisy. I would bet anything that it was them fuck boys were the ones bitching about it. Granted, I don't really care. I got a ton of fucking shirts. It's like it's not a big deal whatsoever. It's just the fucking principle and nothing else. Actually, I thought, to be honest, I don't really give a shit at all. I just thought the fucking devils would love for story time, goddammit. And just the sheer hypocrisy. So yeah, that's it, devils. That's the story. Thought it'd be kind of fucking good for story time. Some of you guys might find it a little fucking funny, but so yeah. So you guys know, beware in case whatever fucking shirts you're wearing. Apparently fucking pedophiles are okay, but fucking death metal isn't, goddammit. It's the world coming with these goddamn Christians. And you know it was fucking bitched by Christians. Weak-ass, weak-minded motherfucking Christians. They gotta go. So that's it for this one, devils. Put your comments in there. What the fuck do you think? Any other questions, too? Put your goddamn stories in there. Let's get the talking on this one. And I'll see you tomorrow, goddammit. Later.